Hey y'all, thanks for coming through. I definitely appreciate it. I am Star. Of course, this is the ascendstar Tarot, and this is going to be your today's energy for around the 20th of November. Keep in mind, time is fluid, so this could resonate at any time that you're watching. It's a general reading, so of course, takes what resonates and leave what doesn't. Check it back, check it out again in the future. See, how it actually played out. I actually like to refer to my energy at the end of the day to see if I was actually able to recognize some of the things that was actually called out in the readings. So, with no further ado, of course, we want to go with our planet alignment for today. So, of course, our sun sign, we are still in the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio is actually getting ready to be over. So, yeah, happy Earth Day again to all you Scorpios. Rounding it up for Scorpio season 2020. Continue to tell your Scorpios happy Earth Day to all of the ones that are out there. But we know that Scorpios does bring the energy of Pluto, and Pluto is all about transformation and letting go of things that no longer serve you. That we know because we are today's energy, right? Um, our moon for the day is actually a different kind of moon. We are going into Aquarius. Um, and Aquarius itself is all about evolving. Like Aquarius comes in and it says basically evolve. It's all about standing out, changing, accepting change. It's about like personal freedom. Like I just want to be free. Let me do me. Like let me evolve. Basically evolving and getting to your highest self. And I feel like that is such a beautiful moon to line up with Pluto because Pluto is all about transformation, and then um, Uranus is basically about evolving, transforming. Either way you look at it, you're being called or asked to basically channel and tap into your actual higher self. Um, our day, of course, is Friday, right? So we know that Friday, she is a very feminine energy. We know that it's all about communication. We know it's about relationships. We know it's about love. And um, the planet that controls that is actually Venus, which is a great planet to have. Of course, in astrology, that is actually going to be the sign of Libra. So it's all about being able to bring in that balance and being able to cultivate that love and that communication and that oneness and that actual union itself. And our chakra for today is going to be the throat chakra. So it's all about speaking and being your authentic self. It's about speaking your truth, but also being able to accept other people's truth. Being real to yourself, speaking your own truth. Um, but like I said, being able to be open to other people's truths as well, um, and actually being able to identify the actual truth itself. For some reason, I'm hearing things that you things that you smell today are actually going to be reminiscent of your actual truth, or it's going to remind you of things that you want to let go. I feel like some of you may have a fragrance business that you're going into. Maybe you're doing candles. Maybe you're actually doing like some type of body spray, or maybe it's something that you wanted to do, but you haven't quite figured out how to do it. Um, or you've been kind of like focusing on it for a while, but it's like a back thought, like you don't want to do it because it's almost like the Pluto. What needs to change and what needs to transform is like who you're around. It's almost like um, I won't say that necessarily who you're around needs to change. It's just that you don't feel like uh, what it is that you're working on is marketable because of the people that are around you. But whenever you're doing a business or whenever you're creating something for the masses, you definitely have to think outside of your immediate circle. Because, I mean, of course, you want people to be supportive of you, but on the large scale of things, you want to be able to introduce and cultivate your ideas with people that don't think like you think. Um, I hope that makes sense, and it doesn't sound like and it doesn't sound like you're leaving anyone out, because that's really not what it is. But for some of you, you really do have to get rid of some of like crab in the barrel like type of personalities that are around you. Okay, um, so I definitely hope that makes sense. I definitely hope that resonates. That Pluto and Uranus together is a strong day. And I'm sorry, I forgot. The number of the day is actually the number 8. And the number 8 is actually about that personal excellence. It's about being accountable for who we are, what we are, and what we allow, as far as achievement, as far as being able to master ourselves so that we can be abundant. The number 8, of course, is about infinity, transformation, evolution, self mastery. It could definitely be about money as well. Actual legacy and things of that nature. Um, so you definitely want to be mindful and pay attention to those things throughout the day. Certainly, moving into the actual tarot energy for the day itself. Um, and the energy for the day, it I would I wouldn't feel like this system was as accurate if it did not, if the tarot reading did not basically fact check the actual energy for the day. Like, I almost feel like that's what it does. um it's almost like the algebra, the numbers, like, to solve the equation and make sure you got it right, you go back in and you plug the numbers in. Well, like, this is what it's in. Like, tarot is just like plugging in the numbers for the energy of the day, right? um in this reference, right? Okay, so anyway, moving into the tarot reading itself, you guys are actually, or we're coming in as the Empress. And the Empress is all about manifestation. It's the number 3. It's about being able to communicate, being able to bring things together. Like, the Empress card itself is definitely, we all know that it's a mother card. Like, it is the mother of mother cards. Like, the Empress herself, like, she gives birth to life. She gives birth to creativity. She gives birth to ideas. She is I want to say destiny manifesto, but um, she's definitely hard work paying off. She is putting in the effort and being able to see things coming to fruition. Um, she definitely speaks of marriage. Like I said, she speaks of pregnancy. She definitely speaks of like family and relationships. So, um, a lot of that is going on right now. So it's like, um, what are you actually manifesting, really? And then we have the Moon card that is here. The Moon card is all about like trusting your intuition, and it's real crazy that um, the Moon card like comes up, because I feel like, with this Empress coming first, and then with this Moon card, I feel like uh, a lot of this is still talk again. A lot of this is still coming over from October, right? From the actual full moon itself. So I feel like between like the full moon of October and this new moon, the Scorpio, I feel like there's really been some things that you've been working on, and things that you've been trying to manifest, and things that you've been letting go of. And I feel like you are kind of like in a realignment of yourself, and there are some things that you're really not sure of. But with this Moon card here, it's kind of telling me, like, things really aren't what they seem to be. So you really do want to take your time with moving forward. You want to be able to trust your intuition. Once again, the Moon card can also be a representation of creativity, things that you didn't know that you were able to master, or things that you didn't know that you actually had inside of you. They are definitely there. Um, you want to be so I feel like a lot of us have been calling or have been asking for things to be revealed to us, because although Pluto and Scorpio tells you to remove energy, it's like you want to be careful that you're not removing too much. So a lot of you are asking for things to be revealed to you. So I feel like maybe as we move into, like, from the new moon of Scorpio, like up until like the end of November, until we get to that next full moon, I feel like things are slowly but surely like being revealed to you, and you'll be able to see everything. Um, so at this point, if you have not yet, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment, be sure to share. And if you need a personal reading, you can reach out to me at any of my outlets that'll be listed below. But going forward, continuing with the reading itself, of course, that moon card um, is basically telling you to be on the lookout. Um, let the situation like work itself out. You definitely have to let go of control in this. Um, so, like, if we think about the Empress in the aspect of pregnancy, like, she does the work, like we as people, we do the work, we implant the egg, and then as the baby grows, like, we continue to give it things to nurture it, but we really have no control over the actual outcome of the birth itself. The birth itself is a surprise. We don't know what to expect during the actual birth of the child itself. We're just trusting in our bodies. We're trusting in the doctors, the doula, whoever it is that you're working with. We're trusting, in the ancestors to bring us a healthy child. So you kind of have to let go of the very, um, of the controlling aspect of it. Now, with this Queen of Wands here, the Queen of Wands is definitely someone that is in control, somebody that has worked hard, somebody that is very dependable. Like, people like her. She's cheerful, she's a motivator, she has passion, she has drive, she has all of that. And that's basically like what this is saying. Like, whatever it is that you've been working on, whatever it is that you're not sure of, with all of these things that you're shedding, continue to work on and focus on your passions. Like, the things that you're letting go and the things that you're removing, like, they'll come in, they'll be replaced tenfold. Focus on what it is that you want, what it is that you're trying to manifest, what it is that you're trying to bring to life itself, because whatever that is, there is there is stability in that. Like, this Empress and this Queen of Wands is the same thing. Um, it's the same person, like, it's the same energy, but it's like, uh whereas the Empress is focusing more on the creation, the Queen is actually focusing on the passion behind the creation, if that makes sense. um I definitely hope it does. I definitely hope it resonates. Now, I also have to tell you, with this Queen being here, I want you to be very, very attentive. Like, with this Moon card, things aren't quite what they seem. So you definitely want to pay attention to detail. You don't want to be forgetful. You don't want to miss out on opportunities. You want to take advantage of everything that is being offered to you. If you do not have a to-do list, please create one, whether you want to write it or, like, keep it in the notes section in your phone. You definitely want to do that and keep your drive to excel, keep your drive to exceed your motivation. Like, you're doing a lot of things, and that is definitely a good thing. Control your temper and let go of control. All right? So I definitely hope this resonates. Like, comment, share, hit the bell, because you don't want to miss tomorrow's energy.